Peace to the gods and the goddesses. Peace, peace. You know you don't know what you look like. I be laughing because I'm a scientist and I like fucking with y'all. I like experiments. And it's like every time I speak it's an experiment. So it's like, it's just like, I don't know, my mad scientists laugh. But you don't know what you look like. And the thing is, right? You know, we gonna do this just what we do. This is what we do. We talk, we vibe, we create. We talk, we vibe, we create. That's it. It's a little loud. So, you don't know what you look like. Okay? You don't know what you look like because you think you gotta look in the mirror to see yourself. Are you interpreting this information? Huh? Listen. Let me do this. There we go. I'm looking at the sun right now. You ever looked at the sun long enough to where it looked black or blue? And the chromosphere disappears, and then it starts to look like this moving ball of energy, right? So we think we know what we look like, but we really don't know what we look like. And you don't know what you look like, and you know you don't know what you look like because you think you gotta look in the mirror to see yourself. Okay? And you are God. You think God gotta look in the mirror? You think God gotta look in the mirror? You think God makes mistakes? You are everything. You are energy. You are infinite information. Meaning you are everywhere. As soon as you decide to look in the mirror and look at yourself and define what you are looking at as everything that encompasses you, you completely take yourself outside of everything that you actually are. I'm playing everything perfectly and I'm playing everything correctly. I could never not. It's no such thing. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Energy is infinite. Energy is information because you speak the language of energy because you are energy. When you realize you can't do no wrong, you fall in love with everything you do. And you just consistently vibrate at a frequency that is just love. No one has ever done you wrong. Only you. How are you interpreting this energy? What are you reading? Everything is just an amplification of where you're, or what frequency you are vibrating. You are. The frequency that you are is what you experience. Right? This is how you experience through the language of frequency. And the limitations or definitions that you put on energy is what creates that frequency that you decide to become. All of this starts in the mind. All of this starts in the mind. When I do this, what are you picking up? Like, what is this experience for you? Like, are you experiencing that I'm good? Are you experiencing that I'm bad? Are you experiencing that I'm cute? That I'm ugly? That I'm loud? Are you experiencing that I'm red? Are you experiencing that I'm black? Do I look black? Are you experiencing my energy? What are you experiencing? Everything that you are experiencing is what you choose to experience, because you are an infinite energy source. So because you are an infinite energy source, you choose to define your experience by resisting and limiting energy vibrating infinitely. And this is how we create limitations. This is why I say you don't know what you look like, because limitations exist in your mind. So you don't know what you truly look like. You could never know what you look like unless you see yourself in everything. But if you saw yourself in everything, then you would realize you have no definitive form unless you so choose one. Everything you are is your choice to be that. You chose to be exactly where you are. You chose to look like exactly what you look like. You chose your parents. You chose the the obstacles that they bring to your life or may not have brought to your life. You chose life. And the reason why you chose not to be created or destroyed is because you don't want to be. And as soon as you choose that energy can be created or destroyed, it will be. It will be. I seen Sauce Walker. Man, shout out to the guy Sauce Walker, bruh. Shout out to the guy, bruh. Oi! Shout out to the guy, man. Shout out to the guy, man. I seen him on stream and he said something along the lines of everything is a product of questioning reality. Wheels exist because somebody decided to roll a rock. You learn to get burned because somebody challenged the idea of playing with fire or questioned. The question is the answer. The question is the answer. The question is the answer. The question is the answer, because there is no right or wrong answer. The question that challenges the limitation is the window to limitless possibility. Is the window, is the door back to infinite energy and infinite information. The question is the answer, because the question creates space for an infinite answer, because the question challenges the limitation. The limitation, the boundary, the resistance is the definition. The resistance is just resistance to infinite flowing energy with no definition, with no limit, with no job, with no plan, no force, no anything. Not even intelligence. Not even intelligence. Pure existence without intelligence created space for intelligence. And intelligence creates. All of these are beings that exist like on a realm, on their own frequency. Like all these beings exist. Everything that you are seeing, you have defined and given the energy somewhere to live and be confined. You gave energy a construction, a limitation. You gave energy a limitation, a definition. You took a ball of energy, you took energy, balled it up and put it right there and said, you is this thing. Like literally. You know how like in the Bible, when they was like, God was naming all the animals and shit. When God was naming all the animals, that's literally what you do all the time. Every day you wake up, everything that you look at, what you're experiencing right now, you are defining and naming everything all at the same exact time, including yourself. And you also simultaneously have pushed your consciousness to a part of your brain to where you think something else is happening. Or you forget what you're actually doing because you want to experience what you're actually doing. You want to experience the sunlight. You want to experience people talking and getting on your nerves. And you want to experience love and hate and raw emotion and sex and anger and fights. You want to fight. You want to fight. That's why you created the devil. Or lower vibrational entities. Lower vibrational entities. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big someone is physically. You know, it doesn't make them more powerful. Just because you're bigger does not make you more powerful. Unless that's the way you have defined things in your world. If you have defined things to be that way through your conscious experience, then it will be that way. If they are bigger than you, then they will be stronger than you. And if you are bigger than them, then you will be stronger than them. It's no defined rules. You make all the rules. Once you learn how to shut off certain parts of your brain so you can not shut off certain parts of your brain. Once you learn how to move your consciousness to certain parts of your brain, you can control more and more and more. This is why monks be like doing crazy shit. This is why Doctor Strange is real. That's a real thing. And I've always been connected to Doctor Strange, actually, honestly. He's always been my favorite character. These are all my favorite characters, y'all. Doctor Strange and Iron Man, like, now this is not, I'm not necessarily speaking on like their journey, even though I do fuck with that too, but they my favorite characters because of, for one, their interests, and then two, they powers. Like, these niggas, that was the realest. I mean, all that shit real, but to me, that was the realest shit. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I'm a scientist, and then I'm whatever the fuck everybody is. But yeah, though, I fuck with them. I also fuck with the Joker. That's one of my favorite characters. He ain't Marvel, but that's one of my favorite characters. I got the Joker tatted on me because that's the experience that I chose. You know, I cried like a baby when Nipsey Hussle died. I felt like a part of me literally died. I still don't quite understand it, but I'm also not really trying to. I think that you fuck up the experience when you try to understand it too much. It's crazy that we don't know what the fuck we look like. I really don't think, and I really don't think it's crazy, and really being crazy don't even fucking exist unless we in the real world. In the real world, being crazy does exist, but it's normal. It's not considered crazy. Only in this world is this shit crazy. And it's only crazy in this world because this world is so limiting. It's so limiting. It's like being in detention. Like, it's like being in detention and not even knowing. It's like being in jail. It's like being in prison. You want to know why it's like being in prison? Do you want to know why this reality that we experience is so limiting? It's like a mental fucking box compared to the truth and real reality. Because that's exactly what it is. Shit don't never feel like what it ain't. Okay? If it feel like that's what it is, then that's what it is. Okay? You just gotta recognize that it feels like that's what it is, and that's what it is. because you created that. And you created it not to go against your own creation, to experience your creation. And you forget that you created it because you want to fully be immersed in the experience. It's like VR. And then even in the experience, like, we make up fake ways to redefine the experience and minimize the experience and limit the experience again. It's all the brain. Like, the brain and the body, man, like the brain and the body is so amazing. It's so amazing. And it's really amazing to work with your brain and body, especially considering what you are energetically and like spiritually. It is amazing to work together with these entities, because it is a, like, it's a cosmic collaboration, bro. Mind, body, and soul is a cosmic collaboration, bro. And combined, it is the most advanced technology ever known and that ever will be known. Like, because everything comes from that cosmic, that is the Big Bang. Do you understand that? That is the Big Bang. An idea is the Big Bang. Every time you focus on something is the Big Bang. When you open your eyes and create your entire reality is the Big Bang. When somebody says something to you and you react to it, that's the Big Bang. When you have a thought or idea and you act on it, that's the Big Bang. Okay? When electromagnetic waves, like, collapse into particles, I like how that sounds. That's a Big Bang. They got y'all thinking it's just it was one thing that happened and then the whole world just came from that, and everything we know is just definitive, and everything you looking at is just life, and all of the infinity that life is, and all it ever wanted to be was physical. You believe that shit, man? Can you believe that? It's a scale. Don't that sound familiar? What song is that? You want to know what's so amazing about me playing this instrument right now? I am as great as as anyone could ever be. Like, I am as great as anyone. I could never play a wrong note. And like, a lot of times I think that, like, that being able to access, ooh, let me tell you something. I am the greatest guitar player that could ever exist. Right? I am. And that is absolutely true and can be proven scientifically, because all of the information or the data that the energy that I would experience as being a great guitar player can come from several different ways. It can come, right? So you can do a whole lot of stuff with guitar and feel confident, right? And build confidence. You can do a whole lot of physical stuff. You can practice every day. You can practice for hours. All of that type of stuff, right? Build that confidence, that energy, woo, woo, woo. And learn how to harness the energy through the physical only, or first, or being aware in the physical. But also, you could literally just feel like the best guitar player ever. And literally you are. And all of the energy or information, you're basically activating it by acknowledging it. Because when you focus on it, it becomes a thing. It becomes a thing. This is how it's a such thing as people making up shit. This is how you can lie. This is how you can create. This is how a motherfucker can say something and people just start to believe it. Because they just embody the shit. You don't believe me, huh? You still skeptical? I've already done the work for you. And I'm grateful for the experience. I already did the work for you. It's not because you lazy, or it's just because you got other shit to do. I'm literally giving you the tools to like literally basically ride this wave. I'm giving you the tools to ride this wave and understand the real, true spiritual meaning behind ride the wave. Okay? You ride the wave until you decide it's yours. Once you decide it's yours, that's when you just become this thing that's just different, or an individual, or you challenge reality. That's what Sauce Walka was talking about. I ain't gonna lie. I know Sauce Walka is a powerful fucking being, bro. He's powerful, bro. He's powerful, bro. He been mystical. He been magical. When you start seeing shit for what it really is, and you start seeing like and understanding some of the great people like right now that's doing great things, especially in music. Especially in music. Our greatest musicians have been the most powerful fucking deities to ever walk on this goddamn planet. Like, our powerful musicians, you just experienced their greatness as music because of your level of consciousness. Our greatest musicians are truth tellers and magic dwellers. Do you hear me? And that leads me to my next point. Being an artist is truly a path for constant evolution, growth, and redefining. If you are an artist, you are in your God era. Like, you are being God when you create art. Like, I mean, you're always God. You're always God. You're always being God. But like, when you create, you constantly challenging reality, which leads you to a possibility. It gives you the space to harness energy with limitless potential. And I'm going to keep saying it because I know you still don't really get it. If I'm being completely honest with you, I'm still getting it. I'm constantly getting it. I'm constantly getting it. understand? You picking up what I'm putting down? Huh? Is you picking up on any of this? Any of it? Let me know. Who is taking this? Man, listen, man. All you gotta do, this all you gotta do. I'm gonna give you the keys to life right now. The secrets to the universe. Listen closely. Come real close. All you gotta do is share. Oh, and one more thing. Breathe. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is share and breathe. That's it. And everything is gonna work out exactly how it should, because you know what you are. You are the largest entity that could ever exist and the smallest. You are the universe and a cell. You get that? Cells make up every fucking thing. You're just a cell. In a cell. In a cell. This is how motherfuckers that know that been able to utilize these words to trick you, because where else are you in cells? Jail and prison. Where else do you hear the word sales? Money that you have to exchange your energy for. When you're in sales, pay attention. Listen. When you're in the sales business, just because they changed the spelling, words are not even fucking real. You have to learn how to read energy. You got sales that literally make up everything and are the largest entity and the smallest entity and everything in between. You got sales in jail, jail cell, prison cell. You got sales with money, business sales. Which one do you think is the oldest one? Which one do you think is the name that might lead you to truth? And which ones do you think someone may have came up with or redefined to trick you? Or to trick yourself? Because you love tricking yourself. We do this shit all the time. And even if we think about that word, tricking. You trick when you what? When you mislead somebody. And what else? What's a trick? I know you know what that is. It's about one of the most popular things in your matrix and society and every fucking where. Bitches love a trick now, huh? You love it. They done empowered you. You've empowered yourself to enjoy being tricked. Because once again, you're speaking in energy, not with the words that you're actually saying. Peace to you. Woo! Okay, so Christian, you got a lot of work to do. Honestly, you probably don't even belong here, but peace to the gods. But you know what? I'm not here to sell you. I'm not here to offend you. I'm not even here to teach you. I'm not here to reveal anything to you. I'm not here to show anything to you. I am literally just existing and communicating, sharing information, being, vibing. That's it. I'm just existing. Now, however you define existence is up to you. And however you choose is how you're going to experience everything. Everything is working in my favor. Everything is working in my favor. Baby, I don't need no favors. Hey. Everything's working in my favor. Hey. No, I don't need no favors. No, I don't need no savior. Hey. No, I don't need no favors. Ooh. 'Cause everything's working in my favor. Bitch. So no, I don't need no favors. Hey. 'Cause everything's working in my favor. Ooh. No, I don't need no favors. Hey. I gotta tell you I can save her. I gotta tell her I can save her. Everything works out. Think about it. Even if we think about what, like, those words, think about the energy behind those words. Everything works out. What is happening when you're working out? When you are working out, you are putting yourself in a position to redefine limitations and experience resistance. And experiencing resistance is defining your reality. So scientifically, everything works out. Everything works out. Everything works out. The observer is constantly redefining and limiting reality and continuing the process over and over and over. When you work out, what do? You redefine your limits. And you get bigger and bigger and bigger. And when you want to, you get smaller. And you so choose. And no matter what you look like, you define what it actually looks like. You could be the bulkiest nigga and feel like you cut. You could be the most cut nigga and feel like you bulky. And if you figure out how to utilize, how to become energetically or speak the language of energy, you become instantaneously. And we always do it on a smaller scale. But I'm here to help you. Actually, no, I'm not. I am just stating the fucking obvious. That we do it all the time on a smaller scale. But if it can be done on a small scale, it can be done on a large scale, right? If a baby can crawl, then it can walk, right? And if a baby can walk, then it can run, right? In reality, the only limitations are ones that are defined. The observer defines. The observer is all. The observer is all. You still think, you go watch The Matrix again. Go watch The Matrix again. Being a multi-dimensional being is the most simplest thing ever. It's simple. It's just your brain want to make everything complicated because that's what it's supposed to do. Do you think that, how else would it be able to create a reality? It's intelligent. Its complexity is its intelligence. Because it constantly is figuring shit out and adapting and defining and redefining over and over and over. It's basically AI. Your brain is the real AI. You just never knew. You never downloaded the app. And the crazy part is, it's okay that you didn't know because you kept the secret from yourself. Like, in reality, nobody kept anything from you. So we can also evolve from that way of thinking as well. Because I once did blame something or someone outside of myself. And it's not what it is. Now, you are so powerful that you create shit that you can't control anymore. Like, or the experience becomes alive in a way. Right? So, for example, you know how, like, they created social media and they can't control this shit? And they created it for something, but niggas start doing whatever they want with it, and now, like, it's its own thing. It has evolved. It's its own thing. Like, it's a thing that them niggas, if they wanted to, they would have to take social media down. Social media is an entity that has been empowered and is continuing to be defined and redefined, continuing to redefine its limitations. Because the internet is us. The internet is you. Like, you know. But yeah, just like they can't control that shit. Peace. 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 Yes, it's time to rise. Y'all know that song by Solange? Fall in your ways, so you can come up. All in your ways, so you can sleep at night. Fall in your ways, so you can wake up and rise. Yeah. She ain't singing exactly like that. But yeah, belief dictates reality. You think so? You think what you believe is true? You think that? Thank you. You think that? It is true if you think it's true. And it's not even about thinking. Man, listen. Start existing beyond thought. Start existing beyond the space where you usually understand things. Okay? Expand beyond the space where you usually understand things. So here's something that you can practice. Start looking at something that you have defined and start to slowly breathe and not even convince yourself. Let go of the definition and do it more and more and more until it's like the scene in The Matrix where he had the spoon and he was like, how you been the spoon? And the little boy-head ass kid was like, only try to realize the truth. There is no spoon. Once you realize the truth, you can bend the spoon. Okay? Just go watch The Matrix. Just go watch The Matrix again. Go watch like my last 3 lives. Actually, because I got a post, man. I do this shit so fucking much. It's like, y'all really catching this shit at with a latency. Like, you know what I'm saying? The downloads be happening so fast, and y'all time, that shit, it gotta get to you type shit. You know what I'm saying? It take time. That's why it be taking time to understand shit, and they be like, it'll come with time, and the truth reveals itself with time. No, the fuck it don't. No, the fuck it don't. It depends on your frequency. Depends on your frequency. Depends. And you know, I love this fucking instrument. Like, I love this instrument. I love all my instruments. I love my body, my mind, my voice. You know, I love my guitar. I love my music. I love my sense of humor. I love my hair and my confidence. And I love my keyboard. I love my computer. Like, I love my phone. I love my mic. Oh, I love my crystals and my copper. Like, I love my plants. Like, I literally love, it's like everything. I love my clothes. Like, I just love me. Everything is just it's just an amplifier. It's just all me. Like, I literally love it all. And it's me because I choose to define it all as me. Because that's what it is. You feel me? When you truly define some shit, that's why you gotta understand the power of resistance. The power of resistance is just as powerful as the infinite flow. But the thing about it, when you really decide some shit, it ain't no thinking, it ain't no back and forth. And that's another thing. A lot of us don't know how to decide. And that's really a window to your creation too. You gotta decide. Make a fucking choice. And the thing is, stop overthinking it, because it doesn't fucking matter, because everything works out. Everything literally works out because everything is literally breathing. And working out, the term working out on an energetic, like, its energetic definition is redefining limitations. When you redefine limitations, you create a new universe. Everything works out. So because you are a multidimensional being, you just pick the universe to live in or go in or explore or experience. Experience is how we understand and communicate energy. Because experience is resisting and defining and redefining and limiting energy. Focusing energy. It's all the same thing. So it doesn't fucking matter what you experience. You define the experience by choosing a frequency to vibrate. Like, you define the experience with who you are. Okay? You define the experience with who you are, not what you say and what you do. And the truth of the matter is, what you say and what you do actually doesn't make who you are. Unless you decide it does. So, for example, bro, if you got $1 million check right now and you focused a lot of your energy on the fact that you're a millionaire, like, that's who you are. Like, it has become completely consumed your being, which is not a bad thing if that's what you want to experience. Like, if that's what you want to experience, nigga, okay, cool, you a millionaire. It ain't really no, I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know, regular. Like, I feel like after so long, being a millionaire get boring as fuck, bro. That's why these white people or these other species that's been living on this planet and they never forgot. See, that's the beauty in forgetting the power that you have and rediscovering yourself. It's a journey. These species and these beings that is disguising themselves as fucking world leaders, actors, celebrities, whatever, they just been living and living and living in hell. They just been living and living and fucking living, bruh. Thousands of fucking years, bruh. That shit get boring. And then it's like they don't have a cosmic connection, so it's like they're savages and shit. So I'm sure less savage type, it's like they only got more and more savage over time. Because it's like, all right, think about it. If you like music, you might like it so much you want to listen to music. Then you might like listening to it so much you want to play music. Then you might like playing music so much you want to play this specific type of music. Then you want to play this specific type of music so much that you da-da-da-da. And it's just, It's like evolution and redefinition. So it's the art of limiting to access the power of being unlimited. And it just gets expressed in many different ways, many different times. Like, that's all it is. But right now, because it's a reason that you're seeing this right now. It's a reason that you're seeing this right now, man. Right now, the earth is still splitting. If you don't grasp this information, start fasting and get in tune with the land, the earth, the sun, and who you really are and what we really are, and start living and applying ancient knowledge and esoteric knowledge and acquiring this knowledge by becoming more of who you truly are, what you truly are, diving deep into self and figuring out what you can do, or figuring out where you at, what you are, just accessing these tools and this information. Baby, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Whoever is watching this, whether you know me, thought you knew me, or anything like that, peace and love. Love is light. Light is love. Peace to all the gods of dark matter beings here on planet Kai. What I'm gonna say this like this: whether you know me, think you knew me, no matter what our relation is, this is for everybody that I've ever known in my entire fucking life. Anybody, including family. Anybody, if you've ever seen me or ever known me in any capacity, okay? This is me telling you right now. Shit is about to change. Shit is changing. And if you're not on the side that I'm on, I won't exist to you anymore. I won't exist in your world anymore. Because I won't be a part of it. I won't be a part of it. And because I'm a seer, and I do have the ability to predict the future, and I'm never wrong. I can see some things. I can see a lot of possibilities. I'm not going to decide on any of them. But I can see a lot of different possibilities of like who's going to be there and who's not. But I don't put a lot of energy into that shit because I got other shit to do. I don't got time to be worried about who going to show up. I'm worried about who's here right now. And what I know right now is I'm here. I'm here. You dig? I'm here. I'm everywhere. Has anybody else been crying a lot more lately? and not understanding why. Because I have. My brain don't even understand why I'm crying. I think it's my body communicating and releasing because my ego is dying. I think my body is grieving my ego. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It's only 9:47. You know, I'm probably gonna be back at some point today because it's a whole lot of info to download and understand. And we gotta communicate, you know? So I love you all. I love you. Peace, knowledge, understanding, all that good shit. Just everything is everything.